What does a society without free speech look like? In the extreme, it looks like North Korea. It looks like this. Or it looks like this in Russia. According to the online newspaper, The New Republic, a man was sentenced to 8 years in prison for throwing a lemon at a police officer during an anti-Putin demonstration. George Orwell once wrote, "If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear." The ability to express unpopular opinions is integral to the health of society. Right now, as citizens of the United Kingdom, we have a choice to let this man into our country. He said some highly offensive, xenophobic, and racist things, but to deny him access to our country because of the things he said is to actively suppress free speech. Donald Trump has received a lot of criticism for his xenophobic and racist remarks. At his 2015 campaign launch, he is reported by CNN to have said that waves of Mexican immigrants coming to the United States are bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists. And more recently, he astonished people by calling for a ban on all Muslims entering the United States. Member of Parliament Toulouse Siddiq summarized many people in the United Kingdom's fears when he said, "His words are not comical, his words are not funny. His words are poisonous. They risk inflaming tension between already vulnerable communities." The fears of the public grow. What if he was to bring this rhetoric here? We are already a nation polarized and fearful. More vitriol could incite more violence. So how do we handle this corrosive and highly visible personality entering the United Kingdom? Unfortunately, we don't have any legal standing to prevent him. Therefore, we as a nation must learn to address what are the real problems here, and we've got to learn to address the animosity and tensions between the non-Muslim and Muslim communities. We need to listen to each other's stories and really see each other's humanity, or men like Donald Trump will poison us with ignorance, because he has the right to. However, there is good news that there are many who will disagree with him. Our very own Prime Minister David Cameron is quoted as saying that Trump's ban on all Muslims entering the United States is stupid, divisive, and wrong, and that if he came to visit our country, he would unite us all against him. This is according to reporting done by CNN. However, many will say that adding any additional platforms for Trump to espouse his views is dangerous. As I mentioned earlier, an article by BBC says that anti-Muslim crime is at an all-time high in the United Kingdom, and it spiked dramatically because of the Paris terror attacks. Opponents of allowing Trump into the country might also complain that addressing these complicated social problems of xenophobia and fear and racism are complex and Sisyphean and way too challenging to be able to actually solve, and that actual understanding and peace is just not possible. However, just because a problem is daunting does not mean that it should be avoided or considered impossible. So Donald Trump can say whatever he wants, and this reflects your right to say whatever you want, regardless of what your employer, your government, your friend, your neighbors think about it. Human rights watchdog Amnesty International says everyone has the right to seek, receive, and impart information without fear or interference. This is a powerful and important right protected by United Kingdom law. We cannot stop Donald Trump, and we shouldn't want to. We need to fix the deeper issues in our country. In the words of Voltaire, "I disapprove of what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it."